Hey, what's up, guys? This is Punky J here. I want to do a defense of series. I mean to say, kind of like I Hate Everything, where he has Search for the Worst, except it's the opposite. It's where I defend movies that are hated on that should not be hated on. So I want to do a lot more of these. If my lazy ass couldn't get it together, I'm gonna try to, actually fucking sort things out on my fucking account here to where it's separated and I can do all that bullshit, but I suck at that kind of stuff, so forgive me if I don't. But in defense of Ninja Turtles 2, the new one, not the one from the 90s, which was a pretty stellar movie, but this is Ninja Turtles, the one that just came out, TMNT as they call it, Now, looking at my room, you can see, I guess I'm pretty biased. I do enjoy Ninja Turtles and the new ones. I've got the new dolls. I've got these from fucking Target, man. These are so fucking stellar. These are the movie-based ones, but they're just badass, man. I mean, they're fucking awesome. I don't care what people say that they look like they're on steroids. That's fine, baby. Take that gear up the ass, Ninja Turtles. Use those steroids. You guys look great. I don't give a fuck. But anyways, So yeah, defending this movie. So here's what the critics mainly say about the new Ninja Turtles movie. Number one, there was hardly any action. There was hardly any fighting scenes. Okay, it's a bunch of bullshit. There aren't that many fighting scenes, but there's still a lot of action. It's an action-packed movie. Okay, there's some short fights, but there's still a lot of crazy shit going on, like the car chase. That to me, I mean, is kind of like a fight scene. Technically, people can't call it that, but it's still action-packed. You see what I'm saying? So when people say that, there was hardly any fight scenes, they're trying to make it sound like it was a weak movie that was just, like them sitting around doing nothing, but that's not the case. Really, I think this movie was just focused on the Turtles' personal lives and learning to work together. That's what Michael Bay wanted to focus on. And I think he did a great job. I think that the third one is probably going to be like the Matrix, the third Matrix, where it's just all-out war. And I am definitely looking forward to that. If you haven't seen Matrix 3, what's it called? Not Resurrection or whatever. Well, it's an awesome movie. I don't know why people hated on the third Matrix movie. I loved it. I love that fucking movie. But anyways, going back to Ninja Turtles. So yeah, they a lot of interesting things happen. Like they actually find a formula that could turn them into humans, and they have to like decide on that and shit like that. And Mikey gets really upset because he found out that people, judge him for being a turtle when he went out in the real world, like at this parade. It's just interesting, these interactions they had. And I found it entertaining. Was this movie a solid 10? I mean, no, I don't think it was a solid 10. But it was still a great movie. I mean, I'd give it at least 7 out of 10. And the first one, man, the TMNT, like 3 years ago, man, like I'd give that like a 9 out of 10. And I don't know why so many people hated that shit, dude. Like that Splinter fight, I mean, that's never gonna leave my mind. Splinter and the Shredder, that fucking blades popping out, that shit was so stellar, man. Like I can use fucking 80s words because that's how cool it was. It was rad. It was fucking gnarly, man. Like I'm never gonna forget that fight. Not in a million years. And I'll admit the fights weren't quite as good in this movie, but they did a great job with Krang. I don't know what exactly else people hated on this movie for, but it was mainly just saying there wasn't a lot of fighting. Everyone hates Megan Fox. I don't know why. I mean, she may not be the best actress, but she's still fucking hot, man. I mean, fuck. I don't give a shit about that. I really don't. But yeah, what else do people say? It's just such petty bullshit, man. It really is. Nostalgic fanboys, they're just such assholes, dude. I hate being an open-minded 30-year-old because I relate to no one. It's like the only people I relate to are kids, and people are going to think ill of me for that. It's just, it's really fucking sad, but I can't really think of anything else, guys, so I'll just leave it at that. But anyways, if you haven't seen the new Ninja Turtles, it's still playing at the theaters, guys, so watch it, man. Watch it on the big screen. It's definitely worth the $10 or $7, $6 if you're smart like me and go to matinee. There's less whining fucking kids there anyway, so thanks, guys, for watching. This is Punky J. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.